Hi friends, today in my 5-minute talk, I shall be speaking to Makala Schouls. Hi Makala, how are you?
I'm great, Sandeep. How are you?
I'm also fine. So, this is a very quick talk and I would like to ask you a few things. What has been your biggest learning in 2020?
I think personally, my biggest learning has been in relation to myself, but also the denim industry, is that you need to be able to pivot. Nothing is certain. So when uncertainty happens, what do you do in that moment of uncertainty? And I think that's pivoting. It doesn't mean you have to completely change your plans or dreams or goals, but you have to pivot in a different direction to be able to make them achievable.
Yeah, that's so important. All of us have seen that. And what is the major direction for the industry that you see in the next 6 months?
I think the biggest direction will be consciousness. This new revival has started, and I really don't think that we're going to go back. The industry is demanding conscious manufacturing, conscious sourcing, conscious consumption, conscious waste management, conscious ethical practice, conscious inclusion, and the list goes on. And it really, I think, is transforming the industry. That has shown there's a lot more work to be done, but I do believe in the coming 6 months, the progress will be tangible.
Okay, so you are hopeful for the next 6 months.
Yes, I'm hopeful.
Okay, and what do you think about digitalization? We have seen that becoming important over the time.
I believe digitalization is good. Digitalization will create data, and data is very important to look at different patterns and to create, I think, information that is easily translated into solutions. And but I do think, all that being said, data is as only important as the source it comes from. So I think it's really important to know the source of where your data is coming from and what this, because I believe accurate, honest data is good, but there is still too much out there that's misleading.
But as a designer, do you find it easy to work with digital tools?
Yeah, I think, I mean, I'm from a generation that grew up with computers, and even throughout design school, we did everything on the computer. Of course, there was still some traditional drawing, but my whole career has been on a computer. So, of course, there is a learning curve learning new programs, but for me, I do believe the transition has been pretty easy.
Okay. And what has been the most inspirational thing for your work in this year?
I think specifically throughout, since COVID happened, the prioritization of education, like yourself and Denimsandjeans, so many organizations have come together to create things online, webinars, shows, talks, performances, courses. I mean, there's almost a whole body of information that you can access from anywhere that didn't exist a year ago. So for me, this has really kept me encouraged. It's kept me hungry for more knowledge, but also helped me feel less isolated and alone without physically being able to meet people.
Thank you for that. And what do you see the future of denim business, and how do you see yourselves in the next 2 years?
Personally, for myself, I would love for my own consultancy business to have a good, strong base of clients who really want to create timeless pieces and manufacture them in a way that respects people and the planet. Entirely as an industry, I think the positive forward movement we're feeling right now will continue to progress. I think sustainability, conscious consumption, human rights, these will no longer be a liability for manufacturing garments, but they will be the new normal.
Thank you, Makala. Thank you for sharing your views and in this quick talk. And look forward to speaking to you very soon.
Thank you very much, Sandeep.